Hello students, today we are going to discuss about pointers. So this is a summary of previous topic. We have discussed about basics of pointers. So we have discussed about how to declare a pointer and how to declare a variable, how to declare a pointer and how to initialize it. Here declaration and initialization both are done at the same time. And this is how to declare a double pointer. Okay, so Q is a pointer which is again storing the address of another pointer. So Q is called as a double pointer. So when we try to print these three variables, V will display the value of 101, star P will display value of 101, and star double star Q means it is pointing to the value that is related to star P, and the value related to star P is 101 again. So this will be printed three times. And today's topic is about pointers and arrays, how to use pointers with arrays. So lecture level learning outcome, you'll be able to write a program using pointers. So here we can have a pointer. So this is an example, that is we are declaring a pointer, we are declaring an array, and we are also trying to store the address of an array, that is only a of 2 is stored with the p. So star operation is also called as indirection operation. This is with respect to simple basic variables, declaration and initialization. So you can see here one sample program. P is a pointer storing the address of A. Q is another pointer which is storing the address of P. So here this is a double pointer, and star R, this is storing the address of P. So when we try to print these values, we enter A, B and R, and when we try to print star P, star Q and P, so it will print the values which are relevant to the values A, B. And when we try to print P, star Q is equal to P, value of P is copied to Q, that is value of P is equal to address of A. So address of A is copied to value of Q. Q will contain the value of address of A. So Q is another pointer which is just storing the value of P. Here Q is a single pointer, it is not double pointer, it is just storing the address of A. So if P and Q are equal, it will print 1. If Q value is equal to R value, it will print 2. If value of P and value of Q is equal, it is print 3. So these are the different test cases we have to differentiate the answers between the PQR variables as well as pointers. When we write simple Q's simply R, it means we are trying to check the addresses. If you are using star P star Q, we are checking the values for which addresses are stored as the value for P and Q. We can also use pointers as arguments or parameters within a function, and that type of functions are called as call by reference. That means in the main we try to pass address as a variable to a function instead of general variable, and to use the values which are present in this, we pass the pointers to retrieve the value of x. To pass 5 value, here in the function definition we have to use a pointer which will go to this address of x. From that it will extract the value which is present at address of location of x. So this is some calculation which we have done, that is to 5.0 we are adding 10.0 and we try to print it, we'll get 15.0 is the answer. So let us see a small query. Which is an indirection operator among the following? Star, ampersand, hash and percentile. So pause your video and try to answer this question. So students, let's check the answer. So answer is A. So star operation is called as an indirection operation. So if your answer is correct, go to the next slide, otherwise go through the video once again. Now, this is about double pointer or a pointer created for another pointer to store the address of another pointer. And double pointer is always represented using 2 star symbols, and single pointer is represented using single star P. Now what is happening here? Variable V is there. The value at here is 1, not 1. Let us assume the address is 1000. Now star P equal to address of P. That means in P, the value of P, star indicates the value of P. So that is equal to address of P. So the value of P is address of v, that is 1000. So let us assume the address of p is q is 2000, and let us address the address of q is 3000. Now here, and this is called as double pointer, and it is storing address of p. So address of p is 2000. So in this way, these elements are arranged in the memory block. Now when you try to print v, it will print 101. When you try to print star p, that is value at the which is equal to star of address v. P is equal to address of v. Value at address of v, that is 101. Value at 1000 is 101. Similarly, when we write star of star q, it means it is trying to find out the value which is pointed to by p. Okay, so this can be expanded to understand it more clearly. So here we can write star of q as star of star q, and star, that is star of q is equal to ampersand p. Right, q is equal to ampersand p. So this means star of address of p means go to p at its address location, find out what is the value. So the value is 1000. So the answer for this inner block star of ampersand p is 1000. Again outer one more star is there. If you keep star before this 1000, it represents that star implies value at which value at 1000 location. So again it goes back to address location 1000. Here again value is 101. So again for this the value is 101. So this is how the double pointer will work. Now what will be the output of the following C code? Now when you go for this, here we have an array 1 2 3 4 5, and we have star p. So here we have pointer array a equal to 1 2 3 4 5 star p is equal to address of a, and when we are writing plus plus star p, we are pre-incrementing this particular value, and star p is equal to address of a means it stores the address of first element of the array, p equal to a of 0, and plus plus means plus 1, so it goes to next location, that is 2. So it is at 2. Now when you try to print this, it will print 2. So that is our first answer. Then next one we are writing p plus equal to 2. This means p equal to p plus 2. Okay, so initially p is 0, and when we try to move it to second location, that is p plus 2, it is so here we are having p plus 2. So what is, so when we are writing plus plus star p, we got this value 2, and the address of this p is 1. Now this 1 starts with 0, this is 1. Now when we write a p plus 2, that is p is address of array, which is initial, now it is 1, address of this is 1 plus 2. Okay, so that is we are searching for p of, for this particular value, whatever value is present, for this we have to add 2. Okay, so here we get 4. Okay, 2 plus 2, here we get 4. So let us see the one more query. Is a null pointer same as an uninitialized pointer? So pause your video and check this answer. So let's check the answer. Null pointer is different than that of this. So answer is false. If your answer is correct, go to the next slide. Otherwise, go through the video once again. So lecture level learning outcome. After completion of this lecture, you will be able to use structures to create different databases. And coming to the summary of the pointers topic. So we have discussed how that pointer can be used to point to the memory address of different variables as well as different pointers. And lecture outcome revisited. Students, you will be able to develop programs using pointers and double pointers. And this is a lecture level problem. Write a C program to display student details using pointers. And this is a tutorial which is related to pointer and double pointer. Thank you.